in hosting the top 10 reveal of the top 100 players in the NFL with Andrew Whitworth, Prime Video's Andrew Whitworth. This statistic came across the desk to just show you how remarkable Justin Jefferson is and has been. So you take a look at his numbers that we just talked about with him. 150 catches, 2,000 yards. Last year, he had 128 receptions for 1,809 yards. To give him, in his career, through the first 3 years, 324 catches, 4,825 yards. That is a record for the most receptions and yards receiving in the first 3 years of an NFL player's career. Not only that, it is the record for most receptions and receiving yards by an NFL player in his first 4 seasons in the NFL. So what he does in his 4th year will just put distance between himself and anybody coming out of college right now attempting to break his record. Let me repeat that. Not only are his numbers the best through the first 3 years of your career as a receiver, they're the best numbers through the first 4 years, and he's done it in 3. Ooh. Get out of here.
Man.
Get out of here. So when he says $150 and 2,000, you take a look at his numbers again last year, 128 catches, 1,809 yards. So I normally don't do this on the air because I'm not very good at it. That's 22 catches and 194 yards shy of those numbers, right? Correct? Did I do the math right?
I was looking at Michael Thomas's single season record.
What is that?
149.
Okay. That's probably why he said 150, right?
Yeah.
So he was, again, 22 receiving receptions shy of $150, which is the record. Mm-hmm. And then 193 yards. Pardon me. I'm terrible at this. 191 yards shy. And last year, as I mentioned, in his final 2 games of the season, for whatever reason, and he said it's because, we were kind of wrapped up and wasn't part of the game plan, the Packers smoked Minnesota on New Year's Day last year.
Yeah, foot off the gas.
And he had 1 catch for 15 yards. And then in the final game against the Bears, 4 catches, 38 yards. And then he had 1 game in week 3 against Detroit, 3 catches, 14 yards. Against Dallas, which was just an absolute disaster for the Vikings. If you remember that one, that was a game the whole country was settling into because it was Minnesota versus Dallas and both teams making runs here. 3 catches, 33 yards. They lost that one 40-3. That was just a total disaster.
Yeah, that's that Trayvon Diggs factor right there. Yeah.
So it's there. I mean, it's in there.
It's there.
Those are 4 games just to give them a few, and you add it all up. Now, obviously, there's 17 games that you're playing as opposed to 16. But his numbers are not only records through the first 3 seasons, those are the best through the first 4 seasons of someone's career. He might stay ahead of the curve. So he'll set the record after this year for the first 5 years and set the record after the 5th year for the first 6 years. And that sleep number bed that he's sleeping on might just be filled up with air or with whatever, it's filled out with money.
Yeah, hundreds.
Yeah. Wilf dollars.
Cash.
Right in there. Just stuff it right in there.
You guys, I want to put up a poll question if I could and ask, since this 2,000-yard thing's going around, which wide receiver do you think is more likely to hit that number? Is it Cheetah or is it Jay Jetta?
Oh, man.
They're both talking about it.
Put it up there and tag them both, will you please, Chris?
Oof. Let's do it.
I got you there. I've already typed it out.
Okay. You're allowed on X?
Yeah, through the show.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if X let you back.
X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you.
I mean, he's following all sorts of Nazis, so I figured if that's fine. If he's doing that, you're fine. I see all of that. Get out of here. You should be back on,
Wait,
pal.
he's back.
TJ's back?
TJ's back.
Go to 2G right now.
Hey!
Oh, my God. No. He's
Are you back?
Nah, I mean, it shows up.
It shows up.
So you've got your account back?
It's always showed up.
No, it hasn't. It
No.
would show up as
No.
suspended.
It shows up as
You're
suspended.
back.
It
You're
used to
in.
be a
You are
suspended.
back, TJ.
Wow. Hold on a second. Is that right?
Yeah, I was going to do a whole thing with it, but since now that it got
Oh, what?
ruined,
Oh, man. Why didn't you tell us?
Yeah,
should've
you're
told us.
back.
yeah, it came back the other day.
You're
Like I said, I was going
What are
to
you
present
talking about?
it yet tomorrow,
Back in the
but you
X
guys
crew.
Well, I
jumped
was
the
about
gun.
to say, like,
Why'd you wait?
All the people that he's allowing back on this site,
Oh, man.
would like to wipe me and my family off the planet. You should be allowed back on.
Free 2Jiggy. Got
Okay.
free.
Here we go.
Free at last.
Congratulations.
I mean, I'm not going back on there.
All right.
Yeah, right.
Well, anyway, at any rate,
Daytime Demo King.
at Rich Eisen Show, which wide receiver will get to 200 yards in a
Let me
season
ask you,
first,
just
or
to
is
be
more?
grammatically correct, is it more likely or most likely?
Just let me do it.
Very good.
Oh, yeah, because he's the master of the English
I know.
language.
Justin Jefferson or
Say
Tyreek
American
Hill.
Thoreau. Correct.
Someone
Yeah,
on
right,
this
okay.
set is an award-winning journalist. It's not any of you.
I'm going to reserve because, as you know, anytime I mention something, I don't want to put my thumb on the scale. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.